The concept for this video came to me while I was grocery shopping, and I just pulled over real quick to like record. And it seems that there are planes flying overhead where I am, so please just please just ignore them if you hear them. I hope they aren't too distracting. But I was thinking about a version of myself that really got it right. And just comparing my mindset at that time to, I wouldn't say so much the present, but just times when I was less productive and less content. And I think that if you can use yourself as a reference and go back to that version of yourself before you made whatever decision that you feel it has taken you in a different direction, before you had certain mindsets or certain beliefs attached to you or forced upon you. Like if you can think back to like that really pure version of you that got it right, what was her thought process about life? How did she think about each day? Was she goal oriented? Who did she listen to? Like, was it herself or was it outside forces? What results did she achieve relying on those sources, whether it be her or like wise counselors? When I do that exercise with myself and I think back to like the version of me that I was like really proud of, her mindset was so positive, but not in a Delulu type of way. It was just in a realistic, if I work for something, I can get it more often than not, or I'll get something or somewhere that is like still worth my effort. Or like I remember during this time that I'm thinking about in my own life, I used to hate when people would tell me something was hard. Like if I brought something up and they would say, "Oh, that's so hard." And I would always say like to myself, "But you accomplished it." Or someone somewhere has accomplished it. So why do I have to think of it as hard? Why can't I think of it as a challenge that I will be ready to meet at that time, that I'm preparing for now? And like when I'm there, I'm like equipped. And so like as an adult, whenever I would interact with children, I never tell them anything is hard. Things can be challenging, but worth the effort. And I think that's what I'll make my next video about, because I wanted to know if you guys wanted, like, what type of content do you want?
If you have
But
children or you're
hold on, let me
like
extend this
exposed
video.
to the field of education, there's something called growth mindset, and kids are so tired of hearing about it. But it's really useful because it helps you to know that when you are approaching something new, like a new thing, there's going to be a learning curve, like for whatever you're attempting to do that's new. And it's a fluke when things go seamlessly, because in the ordinary course of life, like when you're learning something new, failure is inevitable on your way to success. Like you're going to have like some L's, whether you consider them losses or learning experiences. Like when like it's an like you cannot avoid that. And I think when it comes to goal setting, we don't talk enough about the inevitable L's that you face on your way to accomplishing goals, and how important it is that our running narrative isn't working against what we're trying to accomplish. So that's just like off the dome. I really want to sit down and create maybe like a syllabus for myself so that I can produce content that's more well thought out instead of just like random thoughts. But either way,
Thank you for listening.